Let's check this over here. And by the way, I posted on Twitter as well this, but it looks like a lot of people didn't understand it. It looks like a lot of people didn't get this thing that I posted on Twitter, where I'm talking about what's happening on Faceit currently with the new exploit. Basically, let me show you the lobby. So there's this lobby here. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. It's hard to see. There's this lobby here, and this lobby is basically 5 premates on the right. Wait, I'll actually send this tweet. Can I send this? No, I can't send this tweet. Basically, what's happening now on Faceit? They are making lobbies on. Oh wait, I can find it like this. Stupid. Wait, I can find it like this. Grumik. Here. Grumik. Look at this. Here's this guy. So this guy goes and he has 28 wins, 2 loses. And I post this on Twitter, and the people on Twitter don't think this is a problem. He has 28 wins, 2 loses. Look at this. What he does is, what was the game he played here? Ancient. Let's go. Maybe it's this one. You can see it's always crazy scores. So he goes, he queues, he has the same stack, and he's playing in a closed hub. So this is a closed up UPX club. So they're playing in a closed club. 5 of them premates and abusing it. 95, 90, 90, 95, 90 on Moscow versus other dudes. And they're destroying them. You can see 4 kilo, 4 kilo, 3.5 kilo, 4 kilo, 3.6 kilo. These guys, 3.1, 3.6, 2.9, 3K, 3.5. So you can see, obviously, the difference is huge. These guys have 74% win rate. These guys on the left, 76. Today's video is sponsored by Rain GG. Rain is one of the fastest growing CS2 case opening sites. Besides fun case openings, they offer game modes like case battles, upgrader, and doubles. Rain gives players free daily, weekly, and monthly cases. If you sign up with my code LOBA, you get 3 free cases and 5 deposit bonus. The site supports instant deposit and withdrawals using skins or crypto. If you want to try Rain, click the first link in the pinned comment and use code LOBA to claim your rewards. Please remember, loot boxes sites can be addictive, so make sure you're over 18 and only spend money you can afford to lose. Good luck. And they're farming their elo to the top. So now these guys, when you go to like check matchmaking, the global matchmaking on Faceit, you're gonna see these guys in the top, like here. Even though this guy hasn't been playing in the global matchmaking, he's been playing in a closed hub with his friends abusing the system. And you go on Twitter to post this, to like expose what's happening on Faceit, how people are farming elo and abusing the system and getting rewards. So now he's gonna get money and rewards in the top and get invited to FPL over somebody who's a solo queue or duo queue player. They're abusing it because these guys were a 5 stack in a closed hub, have a better chance of winning 10 games in a row than the guy who's playing solo queue or duo queue in a global matchmaking. And I exposed this on Twitter, and you have the skin cells being like, so what? They're winning, it's normal. And they don't see a problem there, how it's complete abuse and basically win trading in a way in a closed hub. Because you don't know, I'm not saying they're doing it, but you don't know, are they doing it? Are they, or they're maybe just abusing the elo? Because these players with this elo wouldn't be getting these players as elo. They would get something like 60-40 in the normal matchmaking, right? And as well, these people now, with the 5 stack abuse of Russians playing together, they can get into FPL. And then this 5 stack together, like here, 1, 2, 3. They're gonna get into FPL, all 3 of them. They all 3 don't know English. What happens then? What then happens when 3 of them go join FPL and they don't know English and they only know how to play together? So when you tell Faceit, hey Faceit, the people working at your company are low IQ, dumb, explain to them that the matchmaking queue needs to be solo or duo queue, so the best players and talents all have the equal chances. Because if you make it triple, quad, and 5, and everything counts towards the elo, you are basically showing that a stack has huge advantage over a solo duo queue player who is grinding. And then when that stack gets into FPL, maybe that stack will know how to work with other players from other stacks, you know? They're going to want to play in their own stack, and maybe they won't know English, maybe they won't know how to socialize with other players. 100 things. And the people working at Faceit, they're like, they have like a thing hitting themselves on the head like monkeys, and they're like, we don't understand. $15 premium, very good. 5 of them premium, very good. Like brain dead idiots at Faceit. So now, as I was saying for the last year, that's gonna happen. People figured it out, made a closed hub, and they're easily abusing to the top of the rank. Gonna get the money, gonna get into FPL, because you can see how do I qualify. It's easier to qualify for non-FPL matchmaking players with the high elo to qualify for the FPL. Compete for weekly cash and stack FPL points for the season leaderboard. Now each week, the top 10 non-FPL players in the EU region and the top 30 in all other regions based on ELO ranking will qualify to that week's FPL. So now, this guy is qualifying to FPL by abusing a hub with his friends in Russia. And that's a very nice thing to show to upcoming talents, like, hey, come play Faceit to go pro, and then get pros abusing Premier as stacks, like don't play stacks. All these players play stacks, that's why in the top. So a solo queue, duo queue player can't come and play and have the same fairness and same chance as everybody else. He can't. He has to find 4 friends with who he can abuse the same way these people are abusing. And then if you try to be like, maybe I can try playing ESA League, because Faceit is advertising ESA League to go pro. No, you can't do that because it's full of cheaters there as well, and Karofsky exposed that. So you're cooked. Whatever you go to do on Faceit, you are literally cooked because you have nothing to play, and you are in a huge disadvantage as soon as you go there solo. You have to find 5 friends to play. So amazing CS2, really amazing. They are just improving everything every day. That it's crazy that the game is still alive, and somehow player numbers are growing, but the viewership is falling. And then I wrote something like, guys, can you explain how viewers are dropping, but players playing are increasing? And some guy writes something like, because viewers were higher during now it's not they're lower. And then I'm like, okay, so viewers are lower because now it's not, but now players are higher when it's. Is there some difference that during there were more viewers? Now outside of viewers, you have to be in the house anyway to play or watch. It's the same thing. No influence on that. Why do we have more viewers before and now more players? Doesn't he understand it's just bots? They are people cooked. Yeah, it's like full Chinese bots and dudes doing skin trading. I don't get it.